Guys, we're going to take a quick look here at Nvidia and see where this thing could possibly be topping out at. It's been flying here lately at a high here of 419.38 up here at the top here. So this thing's been really doing great. This is on the weekly chart. All right, you can see first off here, when this thing first started out, you can see this thing did 5 Elliott waves up here. And the way we can tell that for sure, if we take this trend-based fib extension and put on here, you can see this thing almost just barely overshot this 4.236. But you can see the 5 waves in there also. It did ended up doing a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this 5th wave blow off. So now you can see it all. And once we got to that top, you can see pretty clearly it ended up doing a 5 waves down here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now we got a new set started going up this way. Alright, now if we take that trend-based extension, and you can see this is on the weekly chart, these RSIs are getting a little overextended, okay? Still bullish, but getting overextended. Now if we put this thing on the daily, this thing has a heck of a gap here on the NASDAQ chart, okay? This it's got a gap from right around 319 up to about 368 there. All right, will that gap get filled? If we do if this ends up being a 4th wave pullback, more than likely you can see that daily stochastic has flipped bearish. It's at an 85 and an 88. All right, so if we put a trend-based fib on this thing, let's see what kind of targets that gives us. All right, then we give this thing a target up around 477.47, somewhere right up around that range. Okay, so if this ended up being a 5 waves up, 3, okay, would be our longest wave. That 4th wave pullback, that would end up being our biggest correction. All right, even if we come down to back to this area over here, that would fill that gap. Okay, then we get that 5th wave up to that 477. This isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Just trying to see what this stock could be doing and where it could be headed here. Okay, especially with that daily RSI about ready to reset, you can expect it. Normally when that daily pulls back, you usually get a pretty decent pullback. Okay, now the weekly is in the same position. All right, you can see when that weekly pulls back. Last time that thing pulled back down here, let me get these off here. This pullback down here ended up being, what was this thing? It ended up being roughly a 43% pullback. All right, with the weekly pulling back down here. So if this thing ended up pulling 43% from up here, which it doesn't have to pull back 43%, but if it did, okay, would put it somewhere back around this region right back over here. Okay, so we'll just have to see what happens. All right, but with that gap on that daily, I would expect that thing to get filled up. So I would expect at least a pullback down to the 310, 315 area to fill that gap. So all right, guys, thanks a lot. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I will get back to you soon. Have a great night.